Last time on Super Danganronpa another tool. Kokoro battles the evil, despicable fridge.
What's in the fridge? Did they use the fridge? There's no way they used the fridge to kill her. What am I talking? Did they use the fridge? That's making me think of the scene from Spider-Man 2 where the fridge just fucking falls on Peter Parker. That's how they killed Kokoro. Real, it was blown forward.
Class B in this room may have something to do with the murder.
Guys, I have a favor to ask of you. Please don't catch me. I swear I didn't do it, just don't catch me. It might sound out of place, but I really liked Kokoro. I want to find the bastard who killed her. Me, 10 hours ago. Please, lend me your strength. I need it to cut off her limbs.
And now, let us get right back into the action.
Hello everybody and welcome to Super Danganronpa. Another 2, Chapter 2. The class trial begins today. And now, last time on this silly little series, we did the investigation, and I really don't know who to suspect. I think it definitely would have been someone who came to her room and got food at some point, because I don't think that there's any loophole. They would have had to have been in the room. So, out of everyone who's gone to give her food, I've gone to give her food, Yuki has gone, Teruya has gone, Emma has gone, Iraha has gone, and Yoriko has gone. And then Shobai came in to originally diagnose her and give her the checkup, and no one else at any point has been in her room, to my knowledge, which means it couldn't be the twins, couldn't be Nikkei, couldn't be Mikado, couldn't be Shinji. I think that's it. I don't know. Oh, couldn't be Setsuka either. I don't think Setsuka ever went in there. At least not to my knowledge. Not to give her food. I don't know. I don't remember. I think Setsuka might have. I don't know. Anyway, just like last time, the elevator something whoopsie-doops. Everyone kept silent as if we all agreed to. It felt like there was now an unspoken rule that the elevator was placed to ready our hearts. The elevator descends as we ponder these thoughts, and it finally arrives at the class trial. Oh, fucking great. Bro, whoever killed Kokoro is like a twisted bitch. I thought whoever killed Yuri was bad. This is not forgivable. This is not cool. I can't believe they did that to her. You've come. I've been waiting. This place seems different this time. It'd be boring if it was the same always, eh? So for your amusement, I changed up the design, and now it's green. Gear green. Oh, amusement? Just how in the world is any of this amusing? Well then, please take your place where your name is written. Let's do it, baby. This crazy trial is about to start. I have a feeling this one's going to be a doozy. You've done this once, so you all know how it goes, right? Now let's... Get it all out. Good boy. Now let's start this. A death game with your lives on the line. Yes. Very good laugh, buddy. The second class trial. To say it feels any better having done it once before is a lie. As Monocro said, it's our lives on the line. I'm afraid and nervous. We all are. But for Kokoro, bro, don't show me that. I don't want to look at it. I'm sad. Kokoro would have been much more afraid. Afraid and painful. It was the same with Yuri, but Kokoro was much closer to us than Yuri. She was really tsundere about it, which makes it extra sad because Lanush just loves to tear at my heartstrings. Everyone, not just Emma, is enraged. Except Shobai. He could care less, probably, honestly. And if we don't find the culprit, we all die. We have to find out who did it. To avenge Kokoro's death. To survive. Now give me the cool art. Yeah! Hajime, bro, I miss you. Who looks like a killer? What, Shinji, why? What are you looking at? He's just looking at Setsuka's boobs. His eyes are on a clear course. He's like, whoa, talk about 8 balls. So stupid. Okay. Alright. Trial of death. I mean, the trial of life or death. The betrayal of life or death. And, oh, the twins. Oh, rest in peace, Kokoro. I will miss you, seriously. Like, so bad. The truth of life or death. The excuse of life or death. The trust of life or death. The last page of people. Hi, Teruya. I actually forgot that Toriu's here. I was wondering where he was going to get added, though. That's pretty cool. He doesn't look out of place. Life or death. Class trial. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I think I have skills to equip, though, so let's not fucking go yet. Yes, I'd like to save. 19 hours, and we're only at the second class trial. I'm fried. Alright, well, I have caught myself up. I think I might be ready for this. I don't know. I just really want to find her killer because I love Kokoro, and the fact that she's not going to be in this game anymore is greatly depressing to me. She was like one of my favorite voices, and I'm so sad I never did a single one of her free time events. I feel like such a dingus. Firstly, allow me to briefly explain the rules of the class trial. The results of the class trial will be decided solely by your votes. If you manage to correctly identify the true Blackened, only they will receive punishment. But should you vote incorrectly, everyone except for the Blackened will be punished, and the latter party will be able to escape this field trip of mutual killing.
To think that we'd return to this place. But now that we're in here, we have no choice but to get through this. Let's get through this mess with everyone.
Now then, begin your discussion.
We're looking for the person who killed Kokoro. Where should we start? I honestly have no idea.
Everyone, there is something I first need to tell you.
I honestly don't have any clue on what happened at all. Are they just ignoring him?
Everyone, please, don't ignore me. Mikado, you've got some nerve to speak to us right now. Is it just me, or is my identity slowly fading out of existence? You guys are such meanie heads. I said this before, and I must repeat myself since it's only getting worse. You can ignore me all you want in everyday life, but you have to listen to me during trials. I, for one, did my fair share of investigating, and I would love to help solve this case with you guys, my best friends.
You got some nerve, eh? I agree that we need to listen to Mikado. That's not really Sora's voice that much, is it? It's a little too high. Good. Better. It's not like Mikado would let us fail the class trial considering the stakes, and even a testimony from a person like him is still important.
Ah, what a woman you are, Sora. I can see what Yuri had for you. Oh, I love you. Oh, Sora, my best friend. Oh, Sora, baby. I'm dead, Sora. Sora, are you going to be snowboarding? Later in this, are you going to do logic dive, Sora? Can I talk to you while you do logic, while you do mind snowboarding, Sora? I'd love to have Yuri in every minigame.
And though he might be a worthless, no better than a piece of shit
Slay Queen.
he might still have found an important piece of evidence.
Broken my heart. Yes, it's. I love you, Mikado. Truly the best character in this game. I love him so much. I wish we could do more free time events with him, because I would have already finished him, I swear to God.
If Sora says so, then I guess we'll be fine.
Now that it's come to this, I'll show you my ultimate piece of evidence to restore your trust in me.
Ultimate piece of evidence?
It flashes on the screen. Ultimate piece of evidence!
That's a very specific talent, isn't it?
Did you already... I almost did the Mikado, you could hear it.
Did you already solve the case?
Well, no, not yet. Oh, shut up! You're making us all lose focus!
Agreed. Well, like Sora said, we shouldn't completely ignore him, but I doubt it'll be of any help. So let us proceed without him. Now, back to the start. Why don't we go to over the overall flow of what happened? No, get Mikado's evidence, dude. Come on. Get his evidence! He said he has ultimate evidence! Kokoro would have done so, just like last time. Yeah, without Kokoro, we have nobody to rely on other than ourselves. Don't worry, Sauce. I'm here for y'all. Yas. Guys, cheer up. We can do this. For Kokoro.
Alrighty. Then, the summary of the case.
I mean, it's easier said than done. How should we do this? Let's first talk about the situation just before discovering Kokoro's body. Summary of the case, just like last time. We don't have a clue on who's the culprit, but we should find a solution if we work together. Alright, first non-stop debate. Please give me an explanation. I don't remember this. And now that I have that new skill, it's going to be way easier to do these class trials. Alright, let's do this shit, bro. Okay, just monochrome file. God damn, really?
We're starting off easy, huh? So we found the dead body around lunchtime. Yes, correct. Sora, Tree, and I went to her to bring her lunch, but there was no answer from Kokoro, and we became worried about her. Yeah, she dead, bruh. And then I heard the commotion and joined you. So I called to Monoko to open the door. That's correct, you did do that. And when I entered, Kokoro was found dead. That would mean that Kokoro died around lunchtime. Bitch. But, hey, what? Did it go in between the letters? Are you so deadass? This is so unserious. Thank you. I cannot believe it went in between the cracks of the letters. That is so fucking silly. I don't know, man. I don't know who I think the killer is right now. I don't know. I'm kind of suspicious of Emma. I don't really know why. I'm genuinely only suspicious of Emma because it feels like Lanuge would want to make us sad and mad at her. I don't know. This culprit definitely has no chill. No, Shinji, we can't be sure of that. Why not? If the body was found at that time. Just because we found the body during lunchtime doesn't mean Kokoro died around that time, and the Monocro file literally says there's no specific time of death. Even the Monocro file says so. The time of death is unknown. Speaking of which, the Monocro file this time isn't very helpful, is it? Probably because the body was frozen. Even professional police forces and doctors have a hard time determining the death for frozen bodies.
But if the time of death is unknown, doesn't that mean that there's still a possibility that she really died during lunchtime?
It's certainly a possibility, but it's probably pretty low. Yeah, I feel like she died last night, and then the killer took the food away to, like, make it look like she had been alive until the morning so that they'd have an alibi somehow. Or so that they would be able to make themselves not look suspicious, I guess. I guess this is what we should be talking about. When did Kokoro actually die? Wait, do we really need to? The culprit is already clear as day. Are you going to say Teruya? What? Nikkei, you already know the culprit?
Who is it? Who's the blackened?
Oh, okay, we're doing this again? Really? She's getting suspected again? Second case in a row? Huh? Oh, wait. Yoriko Kabuya. Need I say more? I meant to say that when it was still on the screen.
Huh? I said it again.
Yoriko is Kokoro's culprit?
Wait, not this again. Why is it always me?
But you're the one who gave Kokoro her breakfast this morning, right? That's the only period of time that anyone would get a chance at Kokoro.
What?
He certainly has a point. She was already dead when the Sora crew arrived during lunchtime. So the mealtime right before then is the most suspicious. And Yoriko was the one who visited her then.
Wait, how could I have killed her? I was with Teruya the whole time. Thank you. Yeah, she's right. Why wouldn't you speak up for her when it was said? Instead of just waiting until she said it. The whole point of me joining her at every visit was so that nobody would ever try to kill Kokoro on her 6th day. So that would mean you worked with her. Nonsense! Like, seriously. Nikkei, you are such a paranoid little fucking muskrat. He is such a dick. He's always paranoid, jabbering on about some shit, making us not trust each other. You really gotta get over yourself, dude.
So, you mean an accomplice?
Her voice is all over the place. I don't care.
But there's no gain in becoming an accomplice. And Teruya's not a void, so he wouldn't commit a murder in the first place.
Are we sure about though? Are we sure about that though? Sure, the chance that he's a void is low. But that's all. And then, Mikado brought him here, right? I honestly thought it was ridiculous to trust a stranger so naively like that. That's crazy. I'm a kidnapped victim brought here because of Mikado. Nikkei, you're one to talk. Suddenly pushing others as the culprit. I'd say you're acting suspicious. Damn fucking right he is, bro. Who do you think you are, Nikkei? Like, what a hater. Just think about it. There are no periods of time for the murder if those two aren't together for this. Sure, there are no incentives for accomplices, but Monocro didn't outright deny the possibility.
Guys, say something!
Yoriko, I know how you feel, but he does have a point.
What?
We need to discuss this some more, but considering the order of people that has visited Kokoro, it shouldn't be weird that Yoriko and Teruya are suspicious. But we need to talk more about it. I think it is probably one of the people who visited her last night. They might have had a chance to do something while they were, like, at her door somehow. Yoriko's account. Alright, it's so easy with that ability. I'm so glad I have it. So what is Yoriko's account? That's the one that she was, went to the village in the morning. I was with her and she didn't do anything suspicious at all. Very correct. She just went to the village. Like Nikkei said, there is the possibility that you two are accomplices.
Kokoro ate all her meals until last night, and the body was found this lunch. So if something happened to Kokoro, it would have been during this morning.
But those two don't have alibis. Is that it? Let's fucking go. I'm crazy with it. I'm nutty with it. Let's go. If we're talking about alibis, I have one, Nikkei. Sora? My wife? Oh my god. This is true, Yuri. Yoriko said it herself. She went to the village right after she left to practice cooking. Yeah, when there was no answer, we left the meal on her doorstep, and Yoriko went straight to the village. Said she was practicing cooking these days. And is there any evidence to back up your claim? Well, I did pass some people on my way there. I saw her. You were cooking some stew, right? What a random thing to be cooking in the village. Who up cooking stew in the Killing Game, bro? Some Kirumi shit. There are plenty of witnesses. If Yoriko went straight to the village afterwards, there'd be no time for her to commit the murder. Yeah, the super complicated liquid nitrogen snow murder. So it's definitely not Yoriko. Yoriko I can understand, but what about Teruya? He entered Kokoro's room every visit. There could have been plenty of chances for him to kill her. Kokoro said she'd open the door only when 2 or more people came to visit her. Thus, under normal circumstances, if anyone entered Kokoro's room to kill her, then we're dealing with more than one culprit. Now that Yoriko's alibi had been confirmed, it would have been impossible for Teruya to kill Kokoro on his own. Thus, the theory of Yoriko and Teruya being accomplices is disproven. Oh great, he said what? How immature! A theory built on holes! Fucking great, what's your problem, Nikkei? No, that alone isn't going to suffice as a valid alibi. The evidence in Kokoro's room supports that. Sorry, but as a reporter, it's my instinct to pursue every last suspicious detail. So let me show you my evidence. Refute me if you can. Okay, let's fucking do this shit. I was really bad at this minigame last time. Honestly. Setsuka's account. Setsuka's account, I forgot what it was, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. After delivering the oh god. But she could have easily killed her off quickly, then left for the village, entering the room to kill Kokoro. Then leaves for the village so that she'd have oh god. Oh my god. I can't do this fast enough at all. The corpse was frozen solid. How could Yoriko have done all that in such a short span of time? It would be impossible to do all that and immediately, yeah, exactly. This is like common sense. There is a way to freeze Kokoro instantly. And there you have it. She is liquid nitrogen. Fuck. 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 Kokoro's corpse will fuck. Shit nuggets. No, are you fucking serious? You dude. I'm gonna cry. I feel like I'm going insane. To freeze Kokoro instantly. Thank you so fucking much. Oh my god, that sucked. Never let my ass play a fucking showdown rebuttal. Showdown rebuttal. What? No, Nikkei, if you're saying that Yoriko used liquid nitrogen to freeze Kokoro, that's wrong, because there is no trace. I'm thinking somehow they put the dry ice like in the liquid nitrogen or something to like create a vapor, because there was a bunch of freezing steam or whatever. What are you talking about? You saw the empty drum barrel in the room as plain as day. If she really used that to freeze Kokoro, there would have been some traces left somewhere in the room. However, there were no traces of that. Kokoro's corpse was the only thing that was frozen. Wait a minute, there was a bunch of water that had spilled out of the Yuki-onna statue, right? When it was broken. So what if the water that spilled out of the Yuki-onna statue was actually the liquid nitrogen? And that's how the killer disposed of it, was by breaking the statue intentionally and then making it look like it was like a curse kind of thing. Just saying. Just an idea. However, there were no traces of that. Kokoro's corpse was the only thing that was frozen. Right, Setsuka? Yup. No traces mean that the liquid nitrogen was probably never used. Maybe she could have frozen Koko in some other way before bringing her back in? That'd have taken a significant amount of time. Nikkei's proposition was that the crime could have been done in a short time.
If Yoriko, our supposed murderer, had taken the body like that, it wouldn't explain how she was able to arrive at the village that early. So Yoriko and Teruya are innocent? Yes, clearly. I feel like I guess I was suspecting Teruya. Teruya could still probably be the killer, but I don't feel like that he'd be the killer just for plot reasons. I've been telling you that from the start. I know that from a time standpoint we're suspicious, but Nikke, ain't you being a bit too harsh? Chili dogs, stuff.
You got a problem, Nikke?
Now, let's stop the fighting. Now that our suspicion on Teruya and Yoriko is clear, let's get back to the case. I wonder what the liquid nitrogen was used for then. It wasn't used for freezing, but it was probably used by the culprit for something, right? Seeing how they left it in the room. No, that's probably a red herring. Really? Are we sure? I feel like it was used somehow. I'm not sure how. I feel like it was used for the murder somehow. A red herring? But the drum barrel had a label written liquid nitrogen on it. Oh, interesting. That would make sense too. I mean, yeah, I guess there's no proof that there ever was liquid nitrogen in there. I'm saying that they probably just stuck that label on an empty barrel. So, how did they freeze her? They must have been using the fridge, which was set to instant freeze, and then perhaps they like used something to wedge the fridge open, like I don't know. They were able to wedge the fridge open with something, and then the instant freeze coldness of the fridge like froze. I don't know, man. The barrel was not for carrying liquid nitrogen anyways. The angle of the label was suspicious as well. Wait, then how did Kokoro get frozen? It must be the Ice Woman's curse after all. There's no way that a person would suddenly freeze. Of course it's not because of the curse, but how did Kokoro's hand freeze? Hand? Everything. All of her froze, bro. There was definitely something used to freeze her in the room, and that was... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you do the cards with this. Okay, I remember this. Okay, lock in. Flashback anagram. What is it? What do we have? Oh, fuck. I don't... Probably FR? For fridge? I don't remember where fridge is. Okay, it's not fridge. The fuck is it? Dry ice, maybe?
Get your ass on, boy.
So, and I realize that I've been doing this wrong the whole time. You have to match them. And so now I feel really dumb. No, it was here. Yes! Okay, I was right that it was the fridge. I was just doing it wrong. Guys, I'm so smart. Let's do this shit.
It's probably the refrigerator. The refrigerator? The culprit... Ooh! The refrigerator? Culprit... Ooh! I can't talk. The culprit froze Kokoro with the refrigerator? Excluding the liquid nitrogen, the only thing we're left with is the refrigerator, but... God damn, put your fucking hand down, Shinji. Oh my lord. Nikke, put your journalist finger up so you guys can have a big hand contest. I know you love that Sprite, buddy. That's your favorite Sprite out there. I've seen how you are about it, Nikke. Is there any proof that the refrigerator was used? Proof the refrigerator was used to freeze Kokoro. I mean, the divider that was, like, bloody or whatever, and then the fact that it was on instant freeze. Those traces probably should do it. What am I? Oh, yeah, I go to the... Doop, doop, doop. Refrigerator divider! Hooray! Easy. The refrigerator divider in Kokoro's room was a bit loose. Yes, it was. Perhaps it's because the culprit had taken the divider out to fit Kokoro. Oh! Oh! They put her in the fridge. That makes so much more sense. that makes so much more sense. How did I not think of this? I guess by the fact that they were in their room just made me, for some reason, think like, oh, Kokoro had to have been frozen in her bed. But no, not really.
Kokoro's quite small, so if they squeezed her right in, she'd definitely fit in. I cannot believe they killed one of my favorite characters in this game with a fridge. The fuck is your problem, Lanuge? You are so mean.
Squeeze in. Watch your words.
I don't know, it's not that bad. Not to mention, her refrigerator was set to instant freeze mode. If you've ever used it before, you should definitely know it's enough to freeze a human being. I mean, it is set to freeze mode.
Wait, even if it was set to instant freeze, Shinji, can you get your big-ass hand out of my face, by the way, dude? Like, it's not that hard. Freezing some leftovers and a whole human are completely different. The monocro file says she was frozen to the point her cells suffered from necrosis. If she was frozen that badly, that means the culprit left her in for at least a whole day. Huh? Wait, that means Kokoro had to be in there since yesterday at lunchtime.
Damn. What the fuck? That's so sad. Y'all got me sad as hell. Oh, man. She was just sitting in the fridge wondering when she was gonna die. Probably really in pain, really cold, suffering. I love you, Kokoro. Bro, tell me why I'm actually tearing up right now. Bro, they froze her! In a fridge? Who freezes? Bro, and she couldn't get out. Why couldn't she get out? I mean, she could have crawled out. I mean, she must have been knocked out. Oh, Kokoro. This makes me so sad. Oh, God. That makes sense as to how she was able to leave a dying message in there, though. Because it means she was in there. I was wondering how she was able to leave the dying message in there. But it makes a lot of sense that she was put in the fridge. Okay, anyway.
Yuki, when you were there with me and Teruya delivering Kokoro her meal, there was no answer, right? Yeah, but Yoriko said that the dinner was gone last night. It doesn't make sense. Maybe Ruko is lying? Why'd I lie about something like that? If your refrigerator theory is correct, that means Kokoro should have been inside the fridge last supper. If Yoriko's the culprit... Wait, Yoriko never visited Kokoro yesterday. She never had a chance to enter her room. Then who delivered the breakfast yesterday? Me, Iraha, and Teruya. And you spoke to Kokoro? Yep, we chatted for a while. Yoriko even wrote LOL on her iPad. It was such a lovely time.
Kokoro was a frequent emoticon user. She wouldn't do a :3. She kind of gives me :bracket kind of vibes. Her face kind of looks like that. Iraha would definitely do a :3 though. Iraha is a :3. She might as well be.
Yep, we chatted for a while. Oh, I already said that.
That means she was alive at least until then.
Who was there for lunch?
Me, Kanade, Shin, and Mr. Teruya. Oh, I did not know that about that group. Interesting. They all went in though, right?
And did you guys meet with Kokoro?
Of course. She complained about 4 people being too many.
Wait, it's getting too complicated. Can somebody summarize it up? Roro, can you get me a piece of paper from your sketchbook? Okay.
This happened last trial too. Oh, fucking great. Are we serious? Okay, let's study this a little bit. Oh, Jesus. It must have been someone who went into her room at some point before she stopped answering. That is my guess. That is my guess. Shinji and the twins have only been the one time. And Emma's only been the one time. But that was in the afternoon. Emma's only been there after Kokoro was likely already killed. So maybe it isn't Emma. I don't know. I feel like I need to know more. I feel like I'm still kind of out of the loop.
If we summarize what we talked about, this is our result.
You've got a good memory, Setsuka.
That's me. I'm Iraha. Setsuka, your drawing is so adorable, and you drew such a good summary. I
hereby name you the taking notes master, the ultimate studier. Setsuka, you're good at studying, right?
Enough with this drawing, and let's think about the flow of the case with this. If we simply think about this, Kokoro didn't answer since yesterday night. This means something definitely happened then. Does this mean that the visitors right before then, Shinji, Teruya, and the twins all together are the culprits? What? Why are we the culprit? I doubt that 4 people were accomplices, especially when the chances of there even being one accomplice is close to 0. But according to Yuki, somebody must have killed... What the fuck was that? But according to Yuki, somebody must have killed Kokoro after lunch. Okay, whatever. I accidentally clicked enter too early. Wait, that's impossible. I told you, it's impossible to enter Kokoro's room when it's not mealtime. That's a rule Kokoro decided herself. And I saw her dinner disappear, so she should have been alive since then in the first place, right?
No, because again, the killer could have just taken the meal. So I don't know what you're yapping about.
But that doesn't give enough time to freeze Kokoro.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
This means that nobody is capable of murder. If somebody killed Kokoro, they obviously needed to enter her room first, and it wasn't during our visits.
I'm really intrigued as to who the killer actually is here, because I don't understand how they'd be able to do it.
I think the refrigerator is the root of this problem. Maybe the culprit didn't use the fridge after all?
No, they must have. She had a dying message in there.
No. Considering the liquid nitrogen was just a red herring, there's no other way the culprit could have possibly frozen Kokoro. There's other clues. None at all.
Did they maybe use the dry ice to like cauterize? Do like a cold cauterization of her amputated like stumps? What a sentence. I never thought I'd say something like that.
But we only could have entered her room during mealtime. This is a complete locked room mystery.
This truly is difficult.
I honestly can't wrap my head around what's going on. Shobai?
I knew it. It's the Ice Woman. Monaco. Start the trial right now. This isn't a murder, it's a curse.
In this class trial, I don't mind at all, but I assume it means you've given up on finding the culprit.
Well, that's not. I hiccuped. I mean, does a culprit even exist in the first place? It seems like it's impossible for everyone.
Is there any clue pointing towards the culprit? Even a small hint could set us back on the right path.
Kanade! Kanade's helping us. Kanade knows. She figured something out. Okay, helpful. Thank you, Kanade.
That's a culprit. This is a case where if you think about the method first, it becomes more difficult. Then how about we break this thought process by figuring out the culprit first? Evidence pointing towards the culprit. I'm sure you know it, Sora. I have high hopes for you, Sora, so I'll help you out, you know? Just a little bit.
I don't know it, Kanade, but I'm glad that you're going to help me out. I have to lock in for this. I have to read really quickly.
The culprit's method of murder is still a mystery, but there was a clue pointing towards the culprit in the crime scene. The final clue that Kokoro left is on her dying breath. That clue is clearly pointing out who the culprit is. I'm sure you know of it, Sora.
It's FOOF or whatever. And they're like pushing through each other.
The culprit's method of murder is still a mystery. The final clue that Kokoro left. Dying breath, severed limbs, etc., etc. Bag of dry ice, etc. I'm sure you know of it, Sora.
Alright, it is the dying message. Whoa. Dying message, come on. Kablam. Let's fucking do it. Alright, thank you, Kanade, best girl. I literally love you so much. You're the cutest character in the whole game. Second only to Kokoro, but she's dead now, so. I'm gonna do longer episodes for trials, because I heard specifically that the Case 3 class trial is like 6 hours long, and hearing that sentence made me decide to do longer episodes so that this series isn't 100+ episodes, because who's gonna click on episode 127 of a Let's Play on their recommended feed?
That's it. The dying message. The dying message that Kokoro had left. If we figure that out, we can find out who's the culprit.
Yep, that's it.
Dying message? What's that again?
It's a hint at the killer left by the victim on their last breath. And you said there was a dying message left? Yes, the icicles inside the refrigerator.
What a crazy way to leave a fucking hint.
It looks like normal icicles, but if you look closely, there are letters written on it. Traces that looks to be someone's nail marks, presumably Kokoro's.
What? Wait, nail marks? How'd she make nail marks? Her hands were cut off. They must have cut them off after they froze her to death, I guess. So, whatever. Oh yeah, because they already said that. What am I yapping about?
What? F-O? The two of them are stuck together. Wait, is one of them penetrating the other?
Off. I don't know. So what does this mean?
Dying message should be more intuitive. This feels like some sort of code or something.
It's very easy, actually. I've already identified the culprit using this.
What? Hanade, you know who the culprit is?
Who is it?
And that I'm going to explain right now with this dying message.
I don't know what it is, or who it is, so you're gonna have to explain to me too, Kanade. Please don't give me like a, kill them, Sora.
Don't pull some Byakuya shit on me. I will slap you upside the head.
But we don't know what it means.
Kanade, we are inclined to hear your explanation. Of course, if we first point out the culprit, then find out the trick they used, it'll be much easier. Now this icicle, looks like they're randomly placed, but there are exactly 8 of them. And on each end, O and F is written. There are exactly 8 icicles with O and F. If you look closely here, 2 of them are stuck together, just like Nikkei said. The penetrated icicle is different from the others, as it has I written on it instead of O. IF is being penetrated by OF. What?
So that means...
Oh, interesting. F stands for female. There are 8 icicles and 8 of us. O stands for others. Oh, interesting. Okay. That means, F killed I? So a girl killed her. Good. We're getting somewhere. So I literally stands for I as in myself? Yep, looks like you've got a pretty smart brain there, Yuki. One of the 7 O's is penetrating I. Oh, it was a guy! No, wait, I had it backwards. So, penetrating I, getting penetrated by an O, which means that a guy was penetrating I mean, that an other person was penetrating the icicle that is representing Kokoro. I did not say anything else. And, so that means it was a dude that killed Kokoro. Considering that it was Kokoro who made this, we can interpret this message as one of the 7 girls. Oh, never mind. I was right. I was actually Sadie was correct. Never mind. I was right the first time. Whoopsie. Whoa. So the culprit is a female? Wait, this alone doesn't pinpoint the culprit at all. All we can get from this is that the killer is a girl. Well, we can take this one step further to deduce the killer's identity as well. What do you mean? Look carefully at the icicles. They all seem similar, but I icicle that penetrated the O icicle, the killer's icicle is significantly longer than others. Interesting. Keeping up the theory that these icicles, so the tallest girl? Keeping up the theory that the icicles represent us girls, the lengths of these icicles are probably analogous to our heights. This seems very contrived. I mean, it's a Danganronpa game, so of course it is. It feels like that's very shoddy evidence to convict someone on. So the tallest girl is the killer? Who's the tallest girl? I'm proposing this. The tallest out of all the girls is the killer. So it's not Iroha, it's not the twins. What, there's... how many? There's 7 girls after Kokoro died. So I don't think Yoriko is the tallest. I'm not sure how tall Emma is, but she could be the tallest. Is it Setsuka? It's Setsuka or Emma, I think.
Huh? That's what the dying message means? That would mean the culprits...
Wait, we're really doing this early? Well, let's see. Setsuka is here. Shobai. Yeah, you guys are pretty short. Yoriko. Oh, fuck. Wait, really? Seriously? There's no way it's actually Emma, right? I was joking. Please don't tell me it's Doomed Yuri. No, it's way too early in the trial. She can't actually be the killer. I don't think so. It's only been like an hour, what?
The tallest out of all the female students. Magarobi? Is it you? What?
No way.
Right? No fucking way! What? There's no way it's Emma, right? There's no way. What?
Oh, you're trolling. What?
Oh, fuck nuggets. Yo, it's Emma? I mean, they accused Hajime last time right before the intermission, and then spent the whole post-intermission saying that it's Hajime. Bro, we're like barely getting into the trial. How is it Emma? I don't even know. That's so fucked. Dude, Doomed Yuri, I am not okay with Doomed Yuri. Oh, this is fucked up. Alright, well, I'm gonna see y'all next time on Super Danganronpa 2. My mind is absolutely boggled right now. I have no idea how the lesbians might be victim and killer. This is very disturbing to me. I think Lanuge is really an evil man.
But I will see you guys next time on Super Danganronpa, another 2. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.